What's up guys, Pop101 here. Today I'm going to be showing you my top 10 quality of life mods that I can't live without. So let's get started. So first off, we have my favorite, or one of them, which is fast weapon handling. It allows you to easily single-hand any weapon and single-hand a two-handed weapon. So for example, you saw how easily I was swinging that, and you guys know how heavy this guy is right here. Can easily swing it with one hand, and it just makes it a lot more fun overall to play. So for example, if, I don't know, I'm fighting this enemy and, well, I need to swing a giant weapon real quick, you have the option to, and it's just a ton of fun, and it makes it a lot easier. Now there's a couple different variations of it. The one that I'm using right now, it's not as strong, so it still makes it a little bit more realistic. But there's a couple other versions where swinging the weapon like this, you could swing it one hand and just swing it and hit them out of the arena. Which, I mean, it's just fun. Two-handing them, well, it wasn't out of the arena, but pretty close. Coming at number 2, we have, I don't know why it looks like that, but we have lift anywhere. So basically, you grab an enemy at any part of their body, you lift up, and, well, they get lifted up. So it can be from the shoulder, it can be from the very top of the head, just like this. She gets lifted up, and, well, I did say anywhere, right? So if we grab from this hand right here, grab her, throw her, and I don't know. To me, it just makes combat a bit more realistic. Instead of only being able to lift them up from the neck, now it's a bit more fun, a bit more varied, so you can do things like this, just a little bit easier. Now, this wouldn't be a quality of life video if I didn't include my dismemberment mod. So basically, it allows you to dismember any limb with ease. And I don't know, I've always just loved this mod. And I've always found it so much easier to play the game, and it just makes it more enjoyable for me because it was originally kind of tough to dismember enemies, but now it's really easy, especially when you know how to dismember them. I can't forget about my Telekinesis mod, which allows you to pick up any item, any enemy, and move them around with ease, even things such as those heavy barrels. If I wanted to, I don't know, grab this wheelbarrow right here, it is so much easier than it normally is, and of course, if we really wanted to, we can throw it and just have it knock back any enemies, and it is just telekinesis, but way more overpowered and a lot more fun to use. On that note, we have always telekinesis, which lets you use the telekinesis on enemies at any point in time, whether using the gravity spell or not. And I just want to show you guys, it is basically like how Dark Chains used to be. It is so much easier to pick up enemies and basically everything with telekinesis, and it's a lot more fun to use. There's infinite range, and, well, it's completely customizable, so you guys can basically change it to however you want it to be. While we're on the topic of gravity, if I can show you guys, we have our spells right here. We have instant casting, instant imbue. I'd highly recommend getting Spells Plus, which is the next mod on this list. It just makes it a ton more fun for me personally, because being able to imbue things instantly, not having it take forever, and it's also super cool how easily the weapon just slices into things. I love that. But we get instant imbue, instant casting, infinite abilities. There's no more dropping of mana or focus. You can use the abilities as much as you want. So if I really felt inclined, you can also shoot all the projectiles and do everything instantly. So no longer needing to wait. So if you've got a bunch of enemies that are coming at you, you really need to shoot 10 meteors back to back right at them, you can do it. Now, something that you guys have seen a little bit already, we have the More Skin Tones mod, which I recently got, but I need to say it's probably going to be in my top 10 list for a long time now, because it just makes the variation of enemies a lot better. Not only can they have different armors and different equipment, but now they actually look different, so it's a bit more variation in gameplay. And thanks to Kai, we have the Portable Books mod, which lets you spawn waves directly from your book. It lets you spawn items like this directly from your book, so you can spawn it right in front of you. You can pick it up, get it right to your hand, or if you really feel inclined, you can even spawn into different maps. So it's just a very handy mod, and I highly recommend getting this for you guys, especially if you don't want to have to keep going over to the books right there to activate stuff. I've already shown you guys the spell wheel a bit, but we have the spell wheel enhancer right here. So if you select any of these, it lets you know exactly what it is. There's no more clumping up of spells, which was extremely annoying. So especially if you're like me and you love having a ton of different spells that you guys want to use, this is all you really need to do. And it just shows them out, lays them out cleanly, says the name. It's just a quality of life mod that I need to have. Now for this next mod on the list, it's not something that I can actually show you. It's one that we start off in the beginning of the game, which is the Autoload Cheats. Which basically, if I can open up the book for you guys, I can show you that I start off the game with invincibility, mana, focus, infinite arrows, and slowing time. Everything is automatically loaded, just like this. And you can obviously customize it in JSON, but it just makes the game a lot more fun, and you can, well, start in with your stuff quicker. No need to go change everything every time you enter the game. As a modder, I spend a lot of time testing mods and getting everything to work for you. So we have the NPC spawner made by Talion. Fantastic guy. Spent a lot of hard time working on this mod, which I will show you by casually demolishing these NPCs. Last but not least, we have one of my new favorites, which is wings. I used to use this a long time ago, and I'm glad it finally came back. But basically, you can move around as much as you want while flying in the air. All you have to do is jump and press the right joystick. It's really that simple. You can fly around, control exactly where you go. You still collide with everything. Now, one cool thing about this too is, let's say we want to spawn in an enemy real quick. Oh no. He's going to come and attack us. Whatever will we do? You can fly away. And I just think it's really cool, the fact that while you're flying... Oh, I guess they changed it. Now he can still hit you as long as you're touching the ground and fly. That changed. It didn't used to be like that, which is fantastic. But as long as you're not touching the ground, they can't hit you. The AI doesn't know to attack you. Which I think that should be something that they could fix in the future. That'd be kind of cool, because this is one of my essential mods. But if an enemy is attacking you, all you need to do is fly away. They can't get you. They will still track you though, which I think is a cool feature of the mod. And now he threw a rock at me. That's not very nice. And for a bonus mod, what I just showed you guys is Quicksilver. I don't know, I just love the fact that I can move super fast at my normal speed when they are in their normal slow-mo. It just works out very well for me. But that is it, guys. Those are my top 10 quality of life mods that I definitely think you should get. Link down in the description. But if you guys like the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Helps out the channel a ton. Thanks for watching.